All right, welcome on in, guys. My name is Coach Christian. Today, we got an awesome one for you. We're gonna do some supersets today, 3 of them. What you need today is gonna be some kettlebells, heavier kettlebells for some bent over rows. We have some kettlebell swings, and then we are gonna do some squats and overhead presses as well. So got a little bit of everything today. We're gonna start with the warm-up. We are gonna use a foam roller in our warm-up. So grab that. We'll give you about a minute here till we get rolling with it. We got some good stuff today. Again, supersets are gonna be 2 exercises back to back. A lot of our reps are gonna be 10 reps or 5 on each side today, just to get you ready for what we got coming. All right, let's get rolling here. We're gonna start out by rolling out our calves. So on this one, take a seat. We're gonna do single calf at a time here for about 30 seconds. So just roll out the entire calf. And you wanna go from about your Achilles, right behind the ankle, all the way to the soft of your knee. Roll your foot around a little bit, so you get all the surface area here. And then when you're done with that, let's switch sides here. Go. So you got 3 little foam rolling exercises to get your body ready to go. Then we're going to do a quick set of dead bugs to hit our core, and then we will go into our first superset of the day. Good. All right, break that. We are going to go into the piriformis or the glutes. So one knee is going to come up on top of the other. Use your backhand for support, and then you can just roll right on the outside of your glute here. Once you hit the right spot, you'll know. Go for about 20 seconds here. Again, you can stop in some of those tight spots, really get in there for a little myofascial release. Good. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's switch sides. Now again, 1 foot on top of the knee. You got your backhand there for support. And we're rolling. All right. So let me tell you a little bit about our supersets. Again, 3 of them, you're gonna go through each one 3 times. You're gonna have a quick little rest in between your rounds, but you're gonna try to knock out those exercises back to back as fast as you can. I should say with little time in between, not as fast as you can. We are gonna focus on our form today. Let's break that, and then we're gonna go into our upper back. So for this one, I like to sit right in front of the foam roller, give myself a big old hug, elbow to elbow, and then roll all the way down my back, going about 2 inches up, 1 inch down. Just take your time and hit the entire back here. If you go all the way up into the shoulder blades, you can unhug and keep rolling. Good. So first superset, we are going to see a little push and pull. You're going to be pulling with your your bent over row, and then we're going to push the ground away on some push-ups. So you get a little push-pull action. 3 rounds of that. Good. All right, so let's get into our dead bugs here. I'm gonna throw my foam roller back, all the way back. All right, so dead bugs, we're gonna be on our back for this one. To start out, what you wanna do is you're gonna be knees over the hips, about a 90-degree bend, and then hands are directly over the shoulders. Now, what we're gonna do is 5 on each side. It's opposite arm, opposite leg extends. While I'm doing this, I'm taking my belly button and I'm pulling it into the ground, keeping that low back nice and deep on the ground there. And then back in, and then I'm right into my other side. Now, take your time, keep your core tight on this one. We got 10 reps on your own. Here we go. In opposite leg, opposite arm. Hold for a quick second, right back to even. Keeping the core tight the entire time. You got 5 on each side again. There you go. Good. I got 4 more, keep rolling here. Keep squeezing that core. Last one. And good. All right. Dead bugs are awesome little core exercises that we can throw in pretty much anywhere in our workout. Sometimes you'll see them in kind of the meat and potatoes of the workout. You'll see them in the cool down, but they are great for us. So now that we're warmed up, let's get into our first superset of the day. We're going to go through it 3 times. It's going to be a bent over kettlebell row and then some push-ups. It's going to be 10 reps of each. We're going to do 5 on each side with our kettlebell, so grab your weight and get ready to work here. We've got about 20 seconds till we start. We'll take about 40 seconds in between our sets here. So again, we're gonna do 5 bent over rows. This one, we're gonna get in our bent over position, Hands or feet are gonna be under the hips, bent over, right into the bottom of the rib cage. Then we're gonna drop it down for some push-ups. So here we go. 5 on each side, let's do it in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now notice I'm bending at the hip. I got a little tension in my hamstrings. My feet are even. just like I'm down in that deadlift position. Knock out my 5, right over to the other side. Good. 3, 4, and 5. Now I'm going to transition right down into my push-up here. We got 10 of them. Here we go, right into it from the toes, from the knees, whatever works for you here. Maybe you start up on the toes. When you run out of reps, you can always take it down to the knees. Good. All right. Now, when you get done with your 10, we got about 40 seconds here. Take some time, recover. We're gonna do that superset 2 more times. Now, while we rest here, we wanna talk about that bent over position. So, again, feet are gonna be under the hips. You got your heels planted into the ground. We bend, grab that kettlebell, and row. Now, while I'm rowing, my shoulders aren't turning at all. I'm keeping my core tight to really activate my back and lat. It's about 15 seconds, so we're gonna go back into it here, team. Again, 10 bent over rows, 5 on each side, and then 10 push-ups. Here we go. Grab your weight, and let's do it. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, take your time, control that heavy weight here. And 5, switch it over. 4, good, and 5. Nice and stable back there. Throw that kettlebell off to the side. We got our 10 push-ups. Here we go. Just press the ground away again. Good, finishing strong here. You got another break coming. Good. All right, there's my 10. 40 seconds, take your time, get a little water, take a break. We got one more round of that superset. Again, bent over rows and push-ups coming at us. Grab a little water for me here as well, 30 seconds. All right. Feeling good in our first superset, 1 of 3 today. Then we'll have that quick cool down and get you guys out of here. All right, we got about 15 seconds again. Last set, make it your best. Really focus on the core. Don't let those shoulders rotate in our bent over position. And let's do it here, 8 seconds. So grab that kettlebell again. Let's find that bent over position. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, hit your 5 on each side. Good, 4 and 5, other side. Control the weight. Again, on the way down is just as important as the way up. Don't just let it fall. Control. Good. Right into my 10 push-ups. Here we go. Now this is grind time, team. Those push-ups might get a little bit tough this round. Let's fight through it. Last time hitting your push-ups today. Good. Grind them now. Good. And finishing strong. Get that last rep. And then we got a little bit longer break as we explain our next superset. Got a little over a minute here, so let's talk about the superset number 2. Same format, you're gonna go through it 3 times, 10 reps of 2 different exercises. This time we're gonna focus on the lower body a little bit more. So we're gonna have kettlebell swings, 10 of them. I'll show you those in 1 second, and then some suitcase squats as well. So again, grab a drink as we finish up your push-ups, and then we'll get going on superset number 2. Whew. So let's talk about our swing here as we're getting ready here. Our swing is a hinge movement. So think of it hip extension. You're gonna come down like you're starting your deadlift, slight swing with the shoulders, and then power. The hips are doing the work. Hips and glutes are driving forward, creating momentum, shoulder height, right back down. Now, we don't wanna round the back at the bottom. You wanna keep that back nice and proud, nice tight core, and then again, drive the hips forward into that full extension. So you can see it with the weight here. I like to stand feet about shoulder width apart. You're gonna hinge just a little and then drive those hips forward, coming up to shoulder height. We're gonna have 10 of those, and then we're gonna go into a suitcase squat. 5 on each side, feet under the shoulders, squatting down and back up. So you can see it from the side. You got that weight right off to the side, get down into it, and right back up. Now, that weight's gonna wanna pull you down. You gotta use your core to keep the shoulders square. All right, team. Superset number 2 coming at us. We got about 20 seconds and we're gonna go. So grab your weights, get yourself ready, 10 kettlebell swings, and then 5 of those suitcase squats on each side. Whew. All right, team. 10 seconds and we are gonna go, so grab that weight, get yourself ready, take a deep breath. And let's do it again. Set your feet up shoulder width. And here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. Get hips back, fire them forward. Just that small movement, engaging the glutes, squeezing them as you're coming forward. Good. 9 and 10, good. All right, set that thing down. Set yourself up for the squat right next to it. Now again, gotta hold that kettlebell weight just a little bit, 5 on each side, let's go. Good, shoulders stay square. Don't let that kettlebell pull you down. There's 4 and 5, right to the other side. I like to keep my arm out a little bit. Help me balance just a little bit more. There's 4, good, and 5. Set that thing down and let's rest for about 30 seconds. All right, 1 round down, 2 more. Now assess a little bit. If you gotta change weights on this one, you absolutely can. I'm gonna use the same weight for my swing and kettlebell suitcase squat, but if you need different weights, you can always do that as well. But we are gonna get into round number 2 here. 5 seconds, so assume the position, grab your kettlebell. Here we go, 10 swings in 2, 1, here we go. Good, fire those hips forward, squeeze the glutes. Good, there's my 10. All right, quick little transition into our suitcase squats. We got 5 on each side, here we go. Get deep into it, keep the chest tall. Sit that weight back into the heels. Good, there's 4 and 5. Switch it up. Good, 3, drive to the heels. Chest is up. And 5, good. All right, got about 40 seconds this time. Get your breath just a little bit, grab a drink. 1 more round of our swings and our suitcases. Then we're on to our last superset of the day, team. All right. Now make this last set of swings your best of the round here. Really want to see those hips firing forward, engage the glutes. Got about 15 seconds here. Let's knock this one out, team. Here we go. All right, last set of swings. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 10 of them, knock them out. Again, fire the hips. Squeeze the glutes as they come forward. Good. Finishing strong, last couple, best ones. There we go. All right, let's transition into that suitcase squat. Again, shoulders are square. Let's do it, 5 on each side. Take your time, get that full extension at the top. Good, 5, let's switch. Good. 2, 3, last 2, 4, good, and 5, all right. Set that kettlebell down, we got a little longer break here before we get into our last superset of the day. Whew. You can grab your water, fill that bad boy up if you drank or drink the whole thing yet. Whew. All right, team. So last superset, let me tell you about it as you guys rest just a little bit here. We have a half kneeling shoulder press. So half kneeling, you're gonna be in the, if I'm on my right knee, my right hand is gonna be doing the work here. I got that rack position with the kettlebell right on my shoulder. My chest is nice and tall, and I got 5 reps on each side. When I switch over, I switch my knees, get that kettlebell up, and I do my 5 reps on the other side. Then we're gonna pair that with 10 mountain climbers. Now, mountain climbers right here, hands above the shoulders, knees come in. We got 10 of them. They should go pretty quick this round, but we're gonna take a minute break in between. So this one is gonna be a little bit less of a work to rest ratio. You're gonna have a little bit more rest, but great opportunity to go heavy. If you're struggling with any shoulder mobility, you can always just limit that range of motion, go to wherever you don't feel pain, and we can kind of go from there. Any other questions, definitely want to find a coach. to work with you to kind of recap some of that stuff, make those shoulders stronger. We got a lot of great coaches in the abs system that would love to help you out and create a stronger you. But we got about 30 seconds till we get started, so grab that weight, get ready. Get in the shoulder press. You might not want to use that same weight that you've been using for the swing or the suitcase. If you got a little smaller of a kettlebell, that'd be great. But again, finding the weight that works for you, and we'll knock it out this round. You got 3 supersets left, half kneeling shoulder presses, and some mountain climbers paired together. 10 of each. All right, team. Let's do it. 10 seconds, and we're gonna take off again. Right knees down. So I'm gonna take my right hand with the kettlebell, and let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. Chest is nice and proud. Only thing that's moving is that arm that's working. Trying to eliminate all that extra movement in the body here. Good. There's my 5. Let's switch it up. A little quick switch. Get that kettlebell up there, and let's go. 2. Good. Extend on the way up. Control on the way down. Right back into that rack position. There's 4 and 5. Throw that kettlebell off to the side. We got 10 mountain climbers. Let's hit them. Good. There's my 10. They go quick. That one's a great opportunity to slow things down when we're done because you got a full minute to rest. Whew. So, the great part about these half kneeling shoulder presses is they work a ton of core as well. As you're pressing up, your core is fighting to keep your shoulders square. So that's what I want you to focus on this next round. As you're pressing up, don't let the shoulders dip. Don't let them. Keep them square all the way up. Bicep comes up by the ear at the top. 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go in your recovery. Now we're about 17 minutes into the workout. This one's gonna take about 25 today, so we got a little bit left. You got your best parts of the workout here, the last couple rounds, and then the cool down, we're gonna take some time and bring the heart rates back down there as well. 10 seconds, and we're gonna go. Half kneeling shoulder presses, 5 on each side, 5 seconds. Good, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice, slow, controlled reps here. There's 3, getting all that extra movement, we're limiting it. 4, good, and 5, switch it up. Get that kettlebell up there, and let's go, 5 reps. Good, there's 3, 4, good, last one, and 5. Throw that kettlebell down. This time we're gonna double it, go 20 mountain climbers here, 20 of them, let's go. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good, there it is, 20 quick mountain climbers, and then you got your minute rest here. So take your time, breathe it out. You get one more rep, or one more round. Half kneeling shoulder presses, mountain climbers. Let's finish this one off. We're sweating, hopefully you're sweating, I'm sweating. Got some heavy weights today. Some good stuff, good combination of pushing and pulling. A little horizontal, a little vertical. We got all the good things coming at you today. You got about 30 seconds still to rest. Now, if you got that bigger kettlebell, maybe you want to try it out for the shoulder presses this round. If your shoulders are feeling good, feel like you can handle that little bit more weight, I would love if you would try. Whew. 15 seconds and we're taking off here, team. Okay, last set, let's make it your best. We're gonna go even slower in the half kneeling shoulder press. Unless you're going up in weight, then you do you. You're already going after it. But if you're sticking at that same weight, we're gonna slow it down. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Try to take 1 to 2 seconds on the way up, 1 to 2 on the way down, controlling everything. Good, there's 3, 4, last one, and 5. Good, let's switch it up. Whew. And up. Let's hit our 5, nice and slow now. Control, core is tight, everything is still working here. There's 4, hit the last one. All right, and then you're surprised this round. We're going up to 30 mountain climbers. Let's hit them, let's knock them out, up by 10 each round. Here we go. Halfway, come on. Good. Oh, there it is. I love it finishing up here. And then we are gonna cool you guys down and get you guys out of here in 1 second as everyone's finishing up. All right, grab your water, bring it over to wherever you're working out here. And we will start out, we're just gonna take an arm across. So as you guys are stretching and breathing, take one arm across to the outside of your shoulder just a little. And great work today, team. Thank you guys for coming in and knocking this one out. 3 supersets done. Make sure we're staying hydrated, switch sides. Staying hydrated throughout your day, let those muscles recover a little bit. Putting the right foods in our body is always good as well. That way you can recover a little bit faster and come back and see me tomorrow or whenever our next Coach Care Connect workout is. Let's take that down. We're gonna go into our couch rocker stretch. So on the knee here, hands around the hips. We're just gonna slide those hips forward, feeling it in that psoas, down into your thigh, keeping that chest nice and tall. Maybe even squeezing a little bit at the back. Good, good. All right. About 10 more seconds here. Again, sinking in just a little bit farther. Feel that stretch. Good. In 3, 2, 1. Let's switch it up. Hips forward. All right. Good. Now, you guys put in a lot of work today, built up a little bit of strength with some of our movements today. Like I said earlier, you gotta put the right food in your body to fuel it so you guys can recover even faster and get more work done. Good, let's drop it down. We're going to a butterfly to finish out here. Heels are going together, knees are coming down. You can kind of push them down with the elbows, but focus on keeping your chest nice and tall. And just feel up the stretch here. Couple deep inhale, exhales. Get ready for the rest of your day. Whether you have a lot left in your day or just a little, especially if you got just a little left in your day. Take some time to really recover and bring your heart rate down. Feel good. And then team, that is gonna be what we have for you guys today. Thank you for coming in, knocking out about 25 minutes of work, in, out, and done, just like we love it here. So thank you guys for coming in. Again, my name is Coach Christian, and we will see you next time.